Hey y'all, part 15. We left off with me getting accepted into Bria at CARM. Josh had already been accepted like the week before. Bria was upstairs, and part of Bria was classes, and the other part was volunteering in a specific area in the shelter. Josh Becky and I both wound up in the kitchen. There was another Josh that was in the kitchen as well, that was in Bria. I'll get to him later. And Josh, Becky, and I we had this little corner up in the loft area where we would sit and talk for hours. And he would start showing me these videos of how animals were mistreated and slaughtered in the worst ways possible. I'm not even going to share that with you right now. Like, it's just so much to take in. So I'll save that for a different video that has nothing to do with this stuff. But because of it, like, we started trying to do like vegan stuff and everything. I mean, we had a kitchen up there, and we made this squash kind of casserole, which was really good. I made vegan spaghetti, which Josh videotaped me, because, he had me cooking because I said I couldn't cook. Obviously I did. And from there, I mean, like, we got really close. I guess and then at one point, we were in the kitchen area, like in the freezer area, trying to get something out, and he planted this huge kiss on me, and it made me weak in the flipping knees. Like, I almost fell because that's how weak in the knees I got. Anywho, so we tried to keep that on down low, but it kind of didn't work out that way because everybody saw us together all the time. We had to go to church every week, and this one church down the road was okay, but they had their own opinions about things, and so, whatever. One thing was, there was boy dorms and girl dorms, women dorms and men dorms up in Bria. I had to be in the women's dorm because they weren't going to allow me with the men. Safety precautions. And there was a couple friends that we made there. I'm not going to put, like, I think Sid and Christy, but Christy's boyfriend, which is the other Josh, was flirting with me all the time, which I didn't quite catch that. Josh Becky did. And he was a little sly dog, that other Josh, and that Josh started messaging me like these sexual harassment type stuff, and Josh Becky wanted me to go and tell somebody right away, but Christy's like, please don't, let me go talk to him. I tried to listen to what her state of mind, what she said, out of respect for her, but I should have listened to Josh Becky to begin with, because afterwards I was stuck in I got depressed and wanted to self-harm. I wasn't acting on it or anything like that. It just, the thoughts were there, the intrusive thoughts. And I was seeing a student therapist downstairs. So was Josh. And then we were also seeing the occupational therapist as well. But the student therapist heard what I was thinking, not what I had. I didn't have any intent. I didn't have any plans. Nothing like that, which a trained professional would know not to tell anybody that. Now, if I was making a plan and having intent, then you say something. But they went and told the Bria people, and the Bria people were like, no, you can't stay here. You can't stay in Bria. So they kicked me out of Bria, and things got a little hectic, but I wound up telling them anyways about what happened, and showed them the messages and everything. And He wound up getting kicked out of Brea too. I'm surprised he wasn't arrested, because it wasn't just me he was doing that to. He was doing it to a few other people. And it was just weird and awkward. Finally, Josh, Becky, and I decided to take a walk to Virginia Beach. We walked for about 6 days from Knoxville, Tennessee, to about 5.5, 6 days, and to Bristol, right there on the edge between Bristol, Tennessee, and Bristol, Virginia. We stayed at the Salvation Army for a couple days. My ankle and knee got sprained on our walk. Someone wound up paying for us to get a Greyhound over to Norfolk, Virginia, which is right next to Virginia Beach, and we walked to Virginia Beach. I mean, it was on the edge of Virginia Beach, but we walked to Virginia Beach, and then got picked up to come a few more miles. But either way, like, we made it, you know. And after we got here, things got a little hectic. During the walk, we were having a fantastic time together. Fantastic. When we got here, I kind of got like, okay, well, the trip's over, the excitement's over. What's next? And I started future tripping and wound up going into the hospital a couple times. And we tried being separated with being in different shelters, and that didn't really work out for us. So we wound up just staying over here in Virginia Beach on the porch steps of a church. And, you know, we'd get up every morning and clean up our mess, everything like that. Which we didn't really leave a mess. We just had our sleeping bags and stuff like that. And that's where I think I'm going to leave off today, because then it gets a little more hectic over the next few months in that area. But I will say this, even though times get hard, you just got to keep picking yourself up. I mean, that's what a warrior does, gets back up and fights again. And I know you guys are warriors, just like I am, and just like Josh is. I mean, we are all wanted, even when we don't feel like it. And we can always know that no matter what happens, you have someone on your side. You have your higher power always on your side. All right. Peace out, y'all.